Hello, my beautiful kings and my queens. It's your girl, LaShay, and we are here today to do a little bit of breakdown of some cooking. But before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and you subscribe. Make sure hit that like button. Go ahead, hit the like button. Go ahead and type, comment, and share this with your friends or whomever so you can get some more content. Now, you already know what your girl is up to, but hey, I'm going to bring some different content to the page like I told you. So today I'm going to share with you this stuffed baked potato. Me making this stuffed baked potato. So, I'm going to post somewhere on the screen, go follow your girl on Instagram, at LaShay's Kitchen, because shout out to her. Shout out to LaShay's Kitchen. She is doing her thing, trying to, get the word out there. And shout out to Swage, but I'll do another video for her. But I'll also add some things in this video somewhere. But enjoy the video. Let's get it.
May I take your order?
All right, y'all. So we set our oven to 375. Then we got our pan with parchment paper. As you see, we got our little pot roast going on, seasoning it with some garlic powder, some nature seasoning. Of course, we gotta get some onion powder up in there. And then I got some Tony, I think it's Szechuan, that Cajun seasoning. Had to season that up. Then I had my reliable paprika. I did both sides, and here I'm stabbing it. Y'all, please be careful. Me, I just was stabbing the meat because help me. But y'all be careful. I do that just so it can cook thoroughly. Then I pop that thing in the Instapot, and your girl set that on 140. Got that stuff going. Not 140, hour 40. Then we got a pot roast seasoning, kind of like gravy mixture type stuff. I added some water. I added some olive oil, as you can see. Place that bad boy up in the pot. I was ready. Poured my little pot roast seasoning, gravy stuff all over that meat. I could just smell, wish I could smell it. Added some more water into it, not too much because I don't want it to be watery. Went on and closed that to go ahead and seal the deal. As you see, it's closed. Now let's get into our potatoes. I went on and did 5 huge potatoes. Here I'm just placing them on the pan. So I like to wash my potatoes. So first I rinse them off a little bit. And, get some of that dirt off because you'll be amazed. I am scrubbing it. If you go to the dollar store and get one of those dishwashing scrubbers, I use that for my potatoes. And here you will see the difference. See? That's why I wash my potatoes, So I just went on and did that for the rest of the potatoes. I like to add a little bit of oil to all my potatoes because why not? I was taught this is how I make my potatoes, so I don't know the reason why I do this, but hey, it's a thing for me. So your girl didn't have aluminum foil, so we used that parchment paper, just something to wrap your potatoes in because you want it to steam as it's in the oven. I was struggling because I didn't have my tripod, guys. Sometimes I add a little bit of salt on the top of my potatoes so we can have it seasoned in the oven. Because some people like the skin. I don't eat the skins of potatoes. But as you can see here, I'm just doing the same to all the other potatoes. I'm wrapping them up and I'm placing them on the pan for me to go ahead and be able to pop them in the oven. Right now that I have them assembled, we're about to put these bad boys in the oven. Yes, here we go. In the oven they go. Oh, yeah. And as you can see, I set my timer on here, because we gotta make sure these bad boys cook for 2 hours and 30 minutes. And here we go. Potato! All right, now our pot roast is done. Again, I let this cook for 1 hour and 40 minutes. Oh, look at that tenderized meat. It looks good and it tastes good. Got me a little bowl. Put that pot roast in the bowl. So you just mush it up, basically separating. I just used a spoon. That's how tenderized it was. Some people like to use their fork. In this case, I was recording with one hand. Here I'm adding some barbecue sauce. It really doesn't matter what kind that you use. I like to use the sweet, I think it's sweet honey barbecue. Just because that's how I like mine. But you just mix that in with everything. One thing I did not add or show you guys, I did add a little bit of honey, but now I am about to plate these. So here's my potato. Put it in the bowl. Ooh. All right, now it's time to put these gloves on because the potatoes is hot and the potatoes is hot. Now I'm just about to slice up my potato down the middle to open it up. Bam. Pop it open. Bow. So I like to open up my potato and take a little bit of the knife and chop it up a little bit just so you can see the potato when you're mixing in your meat and your cheese. Have to change around my angle of the camera because again I left my tripod. So. Typically I like to do 2 potatoes per plate, but because these potatoes were humongous, which it said on the bag jumbo potatoes, it wasn't fitting. So you can see me sitting here trying to figure this out. So I'm getting my other potatoes and yeah, just repeating the process honestly. I was in my own little element here, as you can see. Bad biscuit open. Ooh, that's a nice potato. This is kind of like my first real voiceover, so it's gonna sound kind of weird to me, so sorry if it sounds weird or it's off. But yeah, I was excited about these potatoes because these potatoes were huge and they were delicious. So here I'm opening up my other potato. This is my last potato. I was trying to figure out how I was going to plate this because this was not for me. This was for someone else. So here I just decided to go ahead and put every potato in its own bowl because they were huge. So this is what they look like after I have opened them and moved the potatoes around a little bit. Now it's time to add that butter. Yeah, so this butter was in a container, so typically I would just have a stick and I would just put little slices in the potato, but since I had the container where I was, I just put some butter in there. Grab me a little spoon, mix it in just to get, the heat on that butter so it can melt a little bit because who don't like butter on their potatoes? Right here I'm adding that Colby Jack cheese. Ooh, man, it's like I'm reliving this whole potato life again. It was so delicious. And here, now we add in that pot roast up in here. Man, I want to eat that potato again because it was good. It was good. I love making stuffed potatoes. Now let me get a box. Man, y'all be hooked up with meat falling off, like way off the potato. So I had a little bit of potato, a little bit of a mini pot roast, and that made 5 potatoes, like full potatoes. So I made some California blend vegetable mix. I added that to each plate. Here, I like to top off my stuff with a little bit of Italian seasoning, a little bit of black pepper, just a little bit, not too much, don't want to mess up your throat. A little bit of parsley flakes, and then we topped it off lastly with a little bit of paprika. Just to add some color. And there you have it, we have that beautiful potato. Bow, bow.